This we need to know. This we need to know. Jesus said to the big teachers and the big hitters, you don't know God because you don't know me. And you don't know me because you don't know God. It is of critical importance that we get to know the identity of Jesus. Not just what he did or said, that's included, of course, but it's not just what he did, what he said, where he went, and that, but who he is. Who he is not the same as he works miracles. He heals people and this, that, and the other. If he's not working miracles or teaching, he still is who he is. Your identity as a person is not determined by what you work at. You can change your job, but you can't change who you are. Others can have a job like your job, look like you, have children who are in the same number and that. You can like the same movies and all of that. But you are you. And they are they. No one in human history was ever you. No one in human history in the future can ever be you. Jesus Christ is unique. God made him of a woman. The book of Luke and in Galatians 4, verse 25. Yeah. No one can be Jesus. No one. If God turned him into something else, that would be a whole different discussion. But look, God chose a human and gave him all the authority at the very beginning. He screwed it all up, became an evil man. God replaced the first Adam, the first man, replaced the first Adam with the last Adam, the first created man. God replaced him by the last man that he has created in that fashion. And he created him immortal. And he created him a mortal human. And he went about saying that's what he was. His favorite name for himself, you remember, don't you? He called himself the Son of Man. Where did he get that from? He got it from the psalmist. The psalmist said, "Oh God, when I consider the heavens and the earth and all that in them is, I wonder about man. Why? And you give him authority and dominion and all of that. What is man that you are mindful of him? Or the Son of Man that you bother? That's what you call the human, the Son of Man." The Hebrew writer said, you know, we got all the power of God offered to us and given to us in the beginning when he said, give them the dominion over the world, Genesis chapter 1 and all of that. He said, but we've never seen that. We've never experienced all of that. We've not seen that, but we've seen Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels in order to experience death That's in the text. In order to die. Why in order to die? Well, for all kinds of things we won't take time for right now, but you know a lot of them. But in order to die, that I might raise him immortal. I'm showing you what humankind means to me, how I feel about them, what I purpose to do for them, to allow Jesus to be the most beautiful human that was ever on the earth. Is not putting him down. No. When God gave him power above everything and everybody, every name that is named, not only in the world to come, but now as well. He said God gave him all of that. And what did he do with it all? He gave him power everywhere. And he didn't strut, going around, well, I've got power here, boys. You know, that wasn't him at all. He fed everybody all over the place. He made the lonely all not so lonely. He made the sad all laugh and all of that. He did all of that. And how did he manage it? Peter says to the lovely man who was a Roman centurion, he said, you know the story about Jesus of Nazareth, beginning with John the Baptist. Jesus went about healing all that were ill and all that were oppressed by the demons, because God was with him and he was able to do it. Peter, Acts 2, and we're done, okay? 2:27, I think. 2:27 or 28. He says, here, man and brothers, Israel. He said, Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God by miracles and wonders, which God did by him. Yeah. Him being delivered by the determinate counsel and foreknowledge of God, you crucified and slew him. Whom God raised up, having loosed the pains or the pangs of death. For it was not possible that he would hold, that death would hold him. Let all the house of Israel know assuredly that God has made this same Jesus whom you killed. He made him Lord and Christ. Which one? Which one did he make that? The ones you killed. How many Jesuses do we have here? Hey, don't be afraid of letting Jesus be a human. He's telling you and I what God means. He's showing us who we are, God's sons, as Jesus said over and over again, my Father, and taught us to say, our Father who is in heaven, and all of that. Don't be afraid of making him a human. Okay, if you have to say other things about him, well, if that's how you say it, you're going to have to say it as you call it. But look, stress is humanity, for that's exactly what humans need. They beat on themselves and they're beat on by other people. You're a nothing, you're a loser, this, that, and the other. And Jesus says, I'm your brother. You win in the end. You're my co-heir. Tell the people he's a human. and love who you are as a human. Give you a lift. You think, is that who I am? And maybe I can, take the benefit of it. God bless you. Thank you for coming to us.